my fellow Americans. At the birth of this republic, I knew that its survival would depend not on armies or wealth, but on the strength of your character, your reason, and your resolve.
The ages may shift and kings may fall, but a government of laws, anchored in principle and animated by the people, will always outlast the rule of men.
The tree of liberty grows only when nourished by education, free inquiry, and the courage to question both custom and power.
Our Constitution is not a relic, but a living covenant, preserved each day by those who understand it, defend it, and live its promise. It was forged in struggle, tested in war, and entrusted to us so that each generation might inherit both liberty and order.
Let our nation remain a signal to the world that freedom once planted will neither wither nor yield to tyranny. It is our sacred duty to nurture that freedom with courage at home and resolve abroad, so that others may draw strength from our example.
We are bound by duty not only to serve our time, but to speak truth for those yet to come, for only honesty echoes through the ages. In every decision, let us consider not only its momentary gain, but its enduring impact on the soul of our republic.
The people, not privilege, are the wellspring of this nation's strength, and no entrenched power can silence their voice forever. When common men rise with uncommon courage, no institution, however mighty, can stand in their way.
In the face of storms, let us steer by principle, not popularity, by the firm compass of the Constitution, not the shifting winds of passion. For when the seas grow wild, only the steady hand of law and measured governance can keep our course true.
Though a life may be brief, its meaning is eternal when lived in defense of liberty and devotion to country. Our service to the nation, however short, can plant seeds of greatness whose harvest will feed generations.
True leadership resists the noise of faction and listens instead to the calm, steady rhythm of law, tradition, and public good. It chooses principle over popularity, legacy over applause, and the Constitution above all partisan passion.
It is not through promises, but through decisive and focused action that we carve paths toward national growth and lasting prosperity. Let no generation shrink from hard tasks, for destiny rewards those who work with purpose, discipline, and clarity.
Honor in public life means serving the people not with slogans, but with sacrifice, integrity, and moral clarity. Let our words be few, but our deeds mighty, and let the trust of the nation be earned, not claimed.
In uncertain times, our unity must be guided not by anger, but by moderation, restraint, and enduring fidelity to our institutions. Division feeds chaos. Only patience, principle, and respect for law can hold us together as one people.
Though division haunts our steps, reconciliation demands humility, patience, and a deep willingness to listen across difference. Our bonds must be reforged not with pride, but with compassion, lest the fractures of today become the ruins of tomorrow.
A great nation does not deny its failings. It confronts them, learns from them, and rebuilds stronger, wiser, and more just. The test of our republic is not perfection, but progress born of courage and self-reflection.
A house divided cannot stand, but when we bind its timbers with shared purpose and sacrifice, no force on earth can tear it down. In unity and liberty, we discover not only who we are, but what we can become together.
In the aftermath of war,
Our greatness is measured not by might, but by our capacity to heal without forgetting. Let our recovery be built not on vengeance, but on justice and inclusion.
Peace is not the absence of conflict. It is the presence of justice, upheld by equal laws and unyielding courage. Where freedom is threatened, we must meet that threat with resolve, discipline, and strength of purpose.
A republic thrives not only on ballots and speeches, but on honest work, informed minds, and dignity for every citizen. The health of our democracy depends on the education of its people and the fairness of its institutions.
Progress is the child of truth, and truth, when pursued with discipline and conscience, will carry a nation forward. Our future belongs not to cynicism, but to those who labor with integrity and hope.
Reform is not rebellion, it is restoration, the cleansing fire that renews the soul of democracy. We must be bold enough to correct wrongs and wise enough to preserve what is good.
When conscience whispers and crowds roar, a true leader chooses what is right over what is easy. Let fidelity to duty be the North Star of our public life.
Let innovation uplift, not divide us. Let progress reach all corners so no American is left unseen or unheard. The promise of America is measured by how far it extends opportunity.
A second chance at service requires twice the humility, twice the discipline, and an unwavering loyalty to principle. We govern best when we govern ourselves first.
Let our strength be known, not by conquest but by example. A quiet power rooted in virtue and vision. The world watches how we wield our values. Let us do so with grace and responsibility.
The test of a nation is not how it revels in triumph, but how it dares to act boldly and stand upright when the cost is high. In the arena of democracy, we must fight not with fists, but with principles.
Freedom without law is chaos, but law, rooted in liberty and applied without favor, is the scaffold of peace. Justice is the surest foundation of a lasting republic.
We are trustees of democracy, not only for our children, but for the world that watches what we do with our example. America must lead by the power of its ideals, not merely the weight of its arm.
When the world yearns for calm, America must be that steady voice, firm, principled, and ready to lead by steadiness, not spectacle. Let our return to normalcy be not retreat, but renewal.
And so I say, let us move forward with quiet strength and steady faith. For true greatness is born of restraint, built on character, and fulfilled in liberty. 30 voices, one nation, a legacy we are called to continue. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.
If you liked the video, share it with your friends, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel.